Cause your vibe it be different than shine in your eyes what I'm missing. Your body Ferrari, but your mind is my interest. You finding you'll find in the sky, we gon' ride the ecliptic like a Mercury transit. Peace, y'all. Say what's our Astrology.
I'll follow y'all. Put my mic in. Okay. Let's start that again. Peace, y'all. Today with Star Card Astrology, and I'm here to give you your daily astrology guidance for Thursday, August 11th, 2022. Let's pop this off, okay? So, we are finally with Venus and Leo, okay? So, this is big vibes to our love story, okay? This is the sun's still making its squares, right? So sun, south node, north node, and Uranus. It still has it at a weak square with Mars, but Mars is pulling away from that. So, with Venus here, this is adding to the things that our soul really needs. Okay, so our soul is looking for love, and Venus and Leo is really just, where is that true love story at? How can we better ourselves? Where can we bring the value of ourselves into reality? Right? Because that could be a financial thing. It could be a relationship with your company or your income or whatever it really may be for you. But for a lot of us, this is where we really have to make a choice on our relationships and whether that truly aligns with ourselves. So, full moon, right? Completely, utterly full moon. Conjunct Saturn. All right. So, I mean, I wouldn't say this is a bad full moon energetically, but it's definitely not an easy one when it comes to our emotions. It's definitely not happy-go-lucky. This is where a lot of lessons need to be learned emotionally. This is where we might have to detach from the norm. So, Mercury is still at home, 12 degrees, Virgo. And it's not making aspects with Chiron anymore. I mean, Chiron is making a 3-degree trine with the sun still. Okay. So again, like, are we allowing our ego to lead the way? Our soul needs to lead the way. And with these trines to the part of fortune, the part of fortune can be good and can be bad, but it does kind of point us in the right direction where it's like our luck lies in our reality, right? It's in Virgo. But inside of our value. So this is where we have to be focused on. We have to be more focused on if the things that we're connecting with, the people we're connecting with, reflect our value in some way. If not, then it can be detrimental. I mean, there can be conflict, there can be issues if the people that you associate with, the people that you connect with, the people that you love don't truly see your value. Then this full moon is not going to be too fun. But the way around that is to be in the energies that do value you. That's what we need to kind of like make a choice on, right? Moving forward from here on out, because we're going to see, the moon go into its waning phase. And if you even just look at the middle of the chart, it's square, square, square. Opposition, opposition, opposition. I mean, it's a grand cross. So, and there's only so few trines here, sextiles, right? There's, Mars sextile Neptune. So it's like, we can't be delusional about our value. We can't move into things that are unconscious, or we're going to hurt our future. We actually have to move away, right? Because Mars is moving away from this Uranus North Node. And while that's happening, it's sextiling Neptune. So we have to move away from the unconscious and towards our spiritual family. Whether that's friends, family, doesn't really matter. Associates, but the people who feel like they're on the same wavelength as you. That is the biggest deal here. Okay? I mean, this is where it'll make or break the rest of the year. Okay? This is our culmination point. That's what the full moon is. It's a culmination point of everything that was initiated at the new moon. So we need to make sure that whatever we're embedding in the reality right now, in our reality, that we're like, okay, 2 weeks, a month, till next year, is this the type of people that I want to associate with? Is this the type of energy that I want to reciprocate? And just move out of what doesn't feel aligned and what doesn't value you, and move into those places with those people and those energies that reflect where you truly are and where you also want to be. That's going to be a big deal here. So the 12th tomorrow is Friday, and that is my birth date, not my birthday. And that's what I've been telling a lot of people who don't really understand astrology, and how our ancestors based their calendar system off of the sun and the moon, and how our calendar is not always aligned with that. So obviously, like, I was born August 12th, 1988. But on that day, the sun was at a certain degree. So my actual solar return isn't my exact solar return, because it's 20 degrees 35 minutes. So as you can see right now, we're at 19 degrees. I'll even show you. Right here. We're at 19 degrees 21 minutes. So the sun moves a degree a day. So that means by this time tomorrow, it still will not hit exactly the degree that I was born at. It will, however, hit that degree on the 13th, the very next day. So, for me, my solar return chart, my solar return of my birth is a day after my birth date. And that's something to think about, that our calendar system is not exact. It's not on point. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. It used to be aligned with the solstices and the changing of the seasons, the sun transits, but it's not so much anymore. And why is that? Why is that? Why was I born on August 12th, but my solar return this year and next year is actually on the 13th? That's a question that, if you're into astrology, which at this point it's like, it seems like a weird thing to say. Like, if you're into astrology, it's like astrology is the way to understand the nature of our universe. So like, being into astrology, it's kind of just like, well, how much do you know about astrology? Because you should already be into astrology. It's not fake. It's accurate beyond measure. So yeah, I mean, I've been looking at my solar return chart, and I'm gonna have Saturn right where it's at right now, to oppose my solar return by 2 degrees. And luckily for me, Mercury is at home as it was when I was born. And Venus is in Leo, so there's some good aspects, but the imprint of my next year is with this opposition to Saturn retrograde. So not easy, not going to be, the easiest year for me, but that's okay. That's why we do these things, so that we understand, oh, why am I having a bad year? Why is things not working out? Or it seems like I never win. Well, learn astrology, understand your chart. That's why I'm here, to help people do that, So, hey, you can tap in with me, hit me up on all my social media. We can go through your charts, go through your progress charts, get you situated so you have some type of understanding, at least a basic understanding. Because moving forward, all of this knowledge, plus human design, and plus some other stuff that, people like me can show you, is what will guide you through how crazy these transits and this world is going to look and become. So let's see what the cards have to say for today. And also, I'm getting ready to release my new song, Jumping Out My Mind, on my birth date, August 12th, tomorrow. It will release. So be ready for that. I'm going to have to edit the last promo video. I've been dropping promo videos on my Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. My Legend of Odom handle, not my Star Card. Star Card is strictly the astrology. So the music is coming out. We're getting this astrology done. And we just keep it pushing. We keep on moving. We keep on moving. So let's see what we got going on for today. All right. So we have the marvelous Two of Pentacles. So we need to make sure that we find our balance. Okay. This is a card about balance when it comes to our values, our worth, our finances, and being able to adapt to situations. So coming up reverse means that we might be off in some type of way. It means that we might not be able to balance everyday life, but we need to make sure that we are doing that. We need to make sure that we don't get thrown off. And we stay within the confines of our structure that we've built for ourselves and our day-to-day life and our goals. And we will absolutely make it through. So, I hope that helps. And until next time, one love.
Cause your vibe it be different and shine in your eyes what I'm missing. Your body Ferrari, but your mind is my interest. You find in the sky, we gon' ride the eclipse like a Mercury transit.